Playoffs are just around the corner. Hello, Commanders. Automatic Gamer here, and welcome to my NFL Week 18 predictions, the final predictions for the regular season. And then we get to see who is actually good in the NFL because the playoffs. But yeah, first of all, everything that's coming into Week 18 for these games, everything from here on out is going to be divisional matches, in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, let's just start things off and say first divisional game on Saturday at 3:30 we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing off against Carolina Panthers. And now, yeah, starting off with an NFC South match. Last time these two played, the Panthers, of course, won, I think, off a field goal, 23-20, but now it's being played in Tampa Bay instead of in Carolina. So, these two teams, they're definitely, I think, going to go all out with Baker Mayfield and Bryce Young because of what weapons, advantages that both teams have on the offense and defense, even though I do think the Buccaneers have a better high-powered offense with Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Ibuka, Chris Godwin, and everyone else. And their defense is it's good, but it's not the greatest, but it is good, so that's something. And the Panthers, of course, they got Bryce Young, you got Rico Donnelly, you got Hubbard on your offense. Your defense, it can be good at times, especially if you're playing. If you can beat high quality opponents like the Rams, that's just impressive. But yeah, their defense is good on both teams. The offense is good on both teams. I just think the Bucks offense is just a little bit better. So for this game, Baker versus Bryce Young. Yeah, for this game, Baker Mayfield, he's going to have to make some good cookies if he wants to win this game. So yeah, for these reasons, I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get this win and officially to clinch their division and win the NFC South and make it to the postseason. And Panthers, you guys still had a pretty good season go overall, but yeah, for this game, I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers to get this win. Next at 7 o'clock still on Saturday at night for your night game, you got the Seattle Seahawks facing off against San Francisco 49ers. Now for the NFC West, it's been a little bit of a race, especially for that number one overall seeding in the NFC right now. Because, everyone's good in the NFC West besides the Cardinals. And, well, both these teams, last time, they played each other last time. Both these teams, obviously, they can go all out, which is still great and good for them because last times, I think the Seahawks ended up winning, so who knows? Might split the series where the 49ers win, but, yeah, because you got Sam Darnold versus Brock Purdy. But the only issue with the 49ers, they're still waiting, I think, for George Kittle to come back, and if he's back this week, that'd be a huge boost for the 49ers offense, other than having CMC, which, I really do like Christian McCaffrey. He is one of the best players on the San Francisco 49ers, and he's one hell of a player. Brock Purdy, one hell of a quarterback. Waiting just for George Kittle to come back. They have a really good defense going for him. Same with the Seahawks. They got Cooper Kupp. Sam Darnold, you got Cooper Kupp, you got JSN. And, really high-powered offense, really good defense. And, yeah, these two teams, they're always going to go all out. It's going to be always one hell of a match heading into these games, especially if you're facing the West, one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL this year, and have always been competitive. So for this game, this is really hard to predict because of how both teams do operate, especially with in each other's division between how they play, and depending on where it's being played, I think might determine where this game ends. But I think since it's being played in California, in SoFi Stadium, I'm going to give a slight edge to the San Francisco 49ers just because, I mean, if George Kittle is back, that's really going to help out Brock Purdy, especially even if you'd still got CMC, Christian McCaffrey, and Brock Purdy is still just one hell of a quarterback, but their offense is great, their defense is really good, and if they can get after Sam Darnold and make him cause some turnovers, that could be the deciding factor of this game. But yeah, for this match, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers to get this win. But Seahawks, you're still a very, very, very good team. Next on for your Sunday games, you got another NFC South match. You got the New Orleans Saints facing off against the Atlanta Falcons. For the Falcons, you nearly blew that 21-0 lead on the LA Rams. You nearly blew that lead, but you ended up winning. I mean, how does that happen? And you had Kirk Cousins at quarterback. I mean, you're already eliminated from the playoffs, and now you start to actually play good, and you're actually doing good right now. With Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, everyone else on their team. I mean, the Falcons, I think they're poised to be a really good, well-put-together team, especially when Michael Penix does come back off his ACL injury into next year, depending on when that is. But yeah, I mean, they're a really put-together team. They just put together everything and put all their talent in full power as soon as they were out of the playoffs. So, I mean, that is just bad for them, and they're just still rooting for their head coach to be fired. But yeah, I mean, it's not the same story with the New Orleans Saints, who have shocked the world. Get it, Tyler Shough? Yeah, they have shocked the world with Tyler Shough being him and his connection with Chris Olave. I mean, it's just amazing. And, well, Tyler Shough, he is apparently, I think, suiting himself up to be the guy for the New Orleans Saints heading into next season because they're not the greatest right now, but they are certainly, they're shocking the world. They're shocking the world, and they are maybe going to be putting themselves on a run in the NFC South, which is not necessarily the most competitive division right now this season, but it could be very competitive heading into next season. But yeah, I mean, for this game, I mean, it could go either way. You could either pick the Saints or the Falcons, but just because I think the Falcons have a little bit more talent on their team with Bijan Robinson being a really good running back and Kirk Cousins, he can still be a good QB. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons to get this win, even though I do think this won't help the Falcons fire their head coach if they still want him fired. But yeah, Falcons, you get this win. It'll hurt your draft pick, though. The Buccaneers will be happy about that. Then we got the Cleveland Browns facing off against Cincinnati Bengals. The AFC North, I mean, do I say the AFC North has been really inconsistent and wonky this season? Because I feel like that's how it's been. I mean, well, yeah, Joe Burrow, the Bengals, you thought they were going to go on a run this year, then he gets hurt, and then now he's back, and they're playing good football, even though they don't necessarily have to. Even though you still got Chase, Higgins, and Hendrickson, which is really good. And yeah, going up against this Cleveland Browns team, I mean, Shedeur Sanders able to pull off the upset last week on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now the Ravens still have a chance to get the upset on the Steelers and win the AFC North this year. And, well, I mean, yeah, for the Browns, Shedeur Sanders, he's shaping up that he could be, I think, maybe QB1 for next year, given that how many quarterbacks the Cleveland Browns do have that they got from the past offseason, because they drafted 2 quarterbacks and they were trying to figure out who's going to be QB1 for this year. And yeah, Junkins, he seems like he's going to be a really good running back for the Cleveland Browns and their defense. One of the best in the NFL. And yeah, going up against the Bengals, I mean, The Browns, I think, have a better defense, but I mean, the Bengals offense with Joe Burrow operating, you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, like I said. I mean, yeah, they have a better high-powered offense. Their defense is slightly, I think, like I said earlier, getting better and better, showing progress. But I mean, yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals to get this win. But if the Browns, if they pull off another upset like they did last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, I would be really surprised. And honestly, I think that'd be pretty funny. But yeah, Bengals, you get this win. Next, we got the Houston Texans facing off against the Indianapolis Colts. And the Texans, one of the best, if not the best defense right now in the NFL. And their offense, it's humming along. Sure, it's not the most consistent, I think, sometimes, but it is humming along, and it's really good, and no team's going to want to play the Strouds in the playoffs. But, yeah, I mean, the Texans, the Strouds, they are, if not one of the best teams right now in the NFL right now, especially with a high-powered defense like they have. And, yeah, going up against the Indianapolis Colts with Phillip Rivers, I mean, who knows? The Colts, they're not themselves anymore. The whole Indiana Jones storyline is over since he's out with his leg injury that he got. Who knows if he's going to be back next year. Phillip Rivers is being serviceable, but I mean, they're not winning games with him at quarterback, but again, he's serviceable, which is good. And yeah, I mean, for this game, Colts, I don't really know if they're going to be able to do anything against this high-powered Texans defense, and especially with the Texans offense being good, but their defense being probably next level. I have to go with the Houston Texans to get this win. And Strouds, I don't know if anyone's going to want to fight you in the postseason. Next, we got the Tennessee Titans facing off against Jacksonville Jaguars. The Titans lost last week to the Saints, but I mean, they could actually be, I think, good coming into next year with how Cam Ward has made progression. And the offense, the defense has made progression. He's got some weapons, so he's missing a couple things here and there on the offense, missing some weapons on defense and offense. But yeah, I mean, for the Titans, well, yeah, I mean, at least he's not getting sacked, so that's a plus. But yeah, going up against this Jaguars team with Trevor Lawrence, really good offense, really good defense, really good secondary. I mean, and head coach Duval. I'm kidding, I just had to do that. Yeah, with the head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars being really good, able to turn around their team from where they were off-season to where they are now, that's good. And, well, yeah, for this game, unless the Titans pull off the upset and the Jaguars win, they will officially win the AFC South this year. But, yeah, if the Titans pull off an upset, I will be shocked, but I will be going with the Jacksonville Jaguars to get this win. And Titans, at least Cam Ward isn't getting sacked as many times anymore, so that's a plus. Next, you got the game of the week. You got an NFC North showdown. You got the Minnesota Vikings facing off against Green Bay Packers. The Vikings. Our defense. One of the best, probably only second best to the Texans. But yeah, our defense. One of the best in the NFL. Andrew Van Ginkel, Harrison Smith, Brian O'Neill, Blake Cashman. Our defense underneath Brian Flores as our coordinator. I mean, obviously, we're going to keep him this offseason. He's going to get a new contract, so that's great. But, yeah, our defense, one of the best in the NFL. Offense has a little bit of woes there, but also, I mean, Max Brosmer, he didn't look the greatest. I mean, he didn't even have 10 yards of passing, so That's not great. I mean, still got the win, but yeah, that's not great. I mean, but the good news is, I mean, I do think J.J. McCarthy will be playing this upcoming Sunday against the Green Bay Packers, who, speaking of the Packers, they will be playing all their backups, and also their second string quarterback, Malik Willis, is hurt again with his shoulder injury, but Jordan Love is still hurt with concussion protocol. So, yeah, they're going to be rolling with their third string quarterback, which not great for the Packers, but I mean, locked in at the 7th seed for Green Bay. I mean, and the Vikings, one of the top defenses in the NFL. This is going to be a really exciting game, and especially with J.J. McCarthy hopefully playing on Sunday. Him and Justin Jefferson, hopefully that duo will be able to light up the field on Sunday, and hopefully, yeah, with him, Aaron Jones too, and Jordan Mason. I mean, you hopefully got a recipe for hopefully a really good game. So yeah, for this, I got to go with the Minnesota Vikings to get this win, and hopefully Justin Jefferson for this final game of the year for this time will hopefully get his 1,000 yards like he deserves it. Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants. The Cowboys, I mean, out of playoff contention, so what are they playing for? Probably just a draft pick. But yeah, Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, still, that's the bright spots on their team as of now, but yeah, not the greatest. Their defense has obviously some woes in it, which is okay, I guess. And yeah, going up against the Giants won, but they also lost last week. Winning against the Raiders, okay, but the issue is they won, but they lost because they lost the number 1 overall pick. Now they give that to the Raiders, but maybe if the Raiders won this week against the Chiefs, I'll get to that game in a minute here. But yeah, if the Raiders won against the Chiefs, 1, I think that'd be really funny. And 2, if they won, the Giants would get the number 1 pick back if they lost. But yeah, the Giants, Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, still I don't think any Malik Neighbors, which kind of sucks. But yeah, the Giants, they're a pretty well put together team. They got woes on the offense, some on the defense, not as much though. But yeah, I mean, going up against this Cowboys team with Dak Prescott, George Pickens, and CeeDee Lamb, I'm going to give the edge to the Dallas Cowboys here, and Giants I think will be more than happy to lose to hopefully try and get that number 1 pick back from the Raiders. Next we got the New York Jets facing off against on your Sunday. Yeah. Next we got the New York Jets facing off against the Buffalo Bills. The Jets. It's a trap. It was a trap. Yeah. Got pretty much steamrolled by the Patriots. Justin Fields, Aaron Glenn, who knows if they're your answer at head coach and quarterback position. The Jets have a lot of issues. What can I say? The Jets have a lot of issues. And yeah, facing off against the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen, maybe he won't have to throw on that Superman cape again. But yeah, the Bills should be able to easily take care of the Jets with Josh Allen in the air and James Cook on the ground with that run game. But yeah, the Bills missing a couple key pieces at the wide receiver position. That's the only thing that would concern me. Other than that, the offense is good. The defense is really good too. And yeah, for the Jets, they're the Jets. But yeah, for this game, Buffalo Bills, I'm going to say they get this win this week. Next, we got the Detroit Lions facing off against the Chicago Bears. The Lions, out of the playoffs. Obviously, so that's a good thing. Now I just have to worry about the Packers and Bears in the postseason. But yeah, I mean, the Lions. Jared Goff, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, they're not looking like themselves at all. Dan Campbell's play calling, it's still good. He's still a really good head coach for the Detroit Lions. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to go for it on every single fourth down. Otherwise, you're turning into another version of Mike McCarthy. So that's just a warning. But Lions, you don't take your warnings at all seriously. But yeah, the Lions, I mean, out of the playoffs, the offense could not do anything. The defense got some stops last week, but it wasn't enough to beat the Minnesota Vikings last week, so that's a good thing. That's something we always want. And yeah, going up against the Chicago Bears squad with Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, and everyone else. Bears, obviously, really good offense. Defense has a little bit of woes, some defects here and there, which kind of stink. But, I mean, I think it'll be plenty enough for the Chicago Bears to perhaps run all over the Detroit Lions because the amount of injuries that the Lions have and also with the problems that the Lions are facing at your quarterback position and not being able to get Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery going in the run game in the backfield. So that's a lot of problems. So, yeah, Lions have a lot of issues right now. But, yeah, for this game, I got to go with the Chicago Bears to get this win. But, yeah, Chicago Bears, this is only going to improve your seeding if you win because you have officially won the NFC North and you are champions of our division, unfortunately. It should have been the Vikings. Next, we got the LA Chargers facing off against the Denver Broncos. The Chargers last week losing to the Houston Texans. Justin Herbert, the rest of them trying to crawl their way back into that game, but came up too little too late, came up short, couldn't do much or anything against this Texans defense until the second half of that game. But yeah, Chargers, yeah, couldn't really do much, and you're going to have your hands full this week going up against this Denver Broncos team with a good offense, good defense, good secondary, good special teams. Bo Nix, you got to believe in him. He's a really good quarterback. He's got a good offense. He's got plenty of weapons there on the offense. Like I said, good defense, good secondary. Chargers with Justin Herbert, I mean, who knows? He is a good quarterback. I'll give him that. So, yeah, he is a good quarterback. But, again, if you're going to have your hands full with a defense like that, I got to go with the Denver Broncos to get this win and to try and keep that one seed, keep it as much out of the Patriots' hands as you can coming into the postseason and the playoffs. So, Denver Broncos, you get this win. I believe in you. Then you got the Arizona Cardinals facing off against the LA Rams. The Rams, you lost to the Falcons. The Falcons. Like, how? Sean McVay, I mean, I still think he's a good head coach. Matthew Stafford, he's still the MVP, most likely, for this year. And I know, of course, Devontae Adams, I mean, you saw him on the sidelines. I mean, they weren't playing him because they wanted to be safe with him. So, if he's going to play this week, that's going to be a huge boost to the LA Rams offense. And, of course, you still got Puka Nacua, one of the top wide receivers in the NFL besides number 18, Justin Jefferson. We know that. And, yeah, I mean, going up against this Cardinals squad with Kyler Murray, I mean, yeah, who knows? Unless the Cardinals can close out this game, the LA Rams should easily be able to get this win. Crawling back up into the seeding and hopefully getting that 5 seed in the NFC West. So, LA Rams, whose house? Rams' house. Rams get the win. Next you have... Oh, this might be a low-scoring game. You got the Kansas City Chiefs facing off against the Kansas City Chiefs facing off against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Chiefs. Not the best season in the world. Not a season that they want to remember. The Chiefs obviously playing with their third string quarterback. Travis Kelce, he's not looking good. Their offense has got a lot of woes in it. Defense has slightly better, but it's definitely got a lot of issues here and there. And going up against this Raiders team, I mean, Geno Smith, Pete Carroll. Geno Smith is not your answer at your quarterback position, and Pete Carroll, he's not the head coach that the Raiders fans want for Vegas. So that's not great. And yeah, I mean, the Raiders, I mean, I think they're just looking to lose so they can keep holding on to the number one overall pick. But if they pulled off an upset and won against the Chiefs, I think that would be really funny. But again, they would lose the number one overall pick to the Giants. So they're looking to still tank for that number one overall pick. But yeah, for this game, even though there is a lot of issues on this team, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs to get this win. But there is a lot of issues on both of these squads. But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, you get the win. Then you got the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Come on, Quinn Ewers, you're our only hope. Or wait, no, I said it wrong. Help me, Quinn Ewers, you're my only hope. Okay, I did it right. Yeah, Miami Dolphins. Winning last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I thought you were trying to, get Mike McDaniel fired and trying to figure out what you're going to do with Tua, but yeah. Starting Quinn Ewers last week, he had his best game of the year. The still bright spots on their team is, of course, Devin Achane, one of the top running backs in the NFL, and Jalen Waddle. Really good wide receiver. And, I mean, that makes the offense really high-powered with those two on the field. And, yeah, the defense has got some woes here and there. And facing off against the New England Patriots with Drake May, who people say he should be MVP. I mean, no, he should not. Everyone hates the Patriots, except if you're a Patriots fan. I'm sorry. But everyone hates the Patriots, and Drake May is not an MVP-level candidate of a quarterback. Stop doing that. No wonder I hate the Patriots fan base so much. Yeah, I just don't like them. They're kind of annoying. But, yeah, I mean, the Patriots, Drake May, Stephon Diggs, I mean, guys like that on the Patriots team, they make their offense just... It can move the ball really well. Their defense is good, and, well... yeah, Mike Rabel has pretty much transformed the Patriots team and legacy in order to bring back and rebuild this empire. But yeah, with the win last week that they had, they officially win out and control and win the AFC East. So that's not great. And they're still trying to fight their way to get that number one seed in the AFC. So, Dolphins, if you can pull off an upset and get this win, even though it is being played at Gillette for the New England Patriots in their stadium. I mean, I'm going to go with the New England Patriots to get this win, but Miami Dolphins, if you can pull off the upset for the last week for the Patriots, I will be so happy. But yeah, Patriots, you get this win. And the Empire just continues to expand more and more across the galaxy. You can see the Patriots flag reign across the galaxy. Then you got your final... no, not your final game. Then you got the Washington Commanders facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles, I mean... 12-13, you nearly blew it against the Buffalo Bills, besides them not getting that 2-point conversion last week. Defense of the Eagles is good. The offense has got a lot of woes, especially with Nick Sirianni at head coach and Kevin Patullo as your offensive coordinator. And Jalen Hurts, not the most consistent quarterback in the NFL, even if you got Saquon Barkley in that running game in that backfield. I mean, that is a positive, but Eagles just also got guys like A.J. Brown for a wide receiver, so that's good. I mean, offense definitely inconsistent, so that's a huge problem for the Philadelphia Eagles. Their defense is probably way, way better than their offense. I mean, yeah. Offense, it's definitely better. Defense, definitely better than the offense. And, well, going up against this Washington Commanders squad, still with no Jane Daniels, going with Marcus Mariota, who can actually play some really good complementary football. And, I mean, still having guys like Scary Terry and other guys in that run game and wide receiver position and in the backfield. I mean, the Commanders offense, it can be good at times. It can be good, so that's nice. And I mean, defense has a little bit of work to do here and there, but it can be good. I mean, if they make adjustments on their offense, defense, Commanders can be a very good team coming into the NFC East next year. But yeah, I mean, for this game, I mean, they already locked up the NFC East. Philadelphia Eagles did the first time in 20 years, back-to-back champions. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to get this win. If the Commanders somehow pull off a upset victory, that will be shocking, and yes, I will be laughing. So Eagles, you get this win. Then finally, on Sunday Night Football, to finish off the divisional games, the NFC or AFC North, you got the Baltimore Ravens facing off against Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers blowing that game to the Cleveland Browns, giving the Ravens another chance to get a upset win on you guys and actually winning the AFC North this year. And also the Ravens, John Harbaugh, head coach, learned, hey, give the ball to Derrick Henry and look what happens. 4 touchdowns for Derrick Henry and over 200 yards of running for the offense. So that's just amazing. I mean, yeah. The King, Derrick Henry, obviously one of the best running backs of all time in the NFL. And yeah, I mean, especially because of how the Steelers did act last week, because they blew that game away to the Cleveland Browns. I mean, Aaron Rodgers definitely getting washed up, so that's not the greatest. And I mean, still got Jalen Ramsey in the secondary for the defense. I mean, but who knows about DK Metcalf if he's going to be playing in that game, because I think what happened, I don't know if he got suspended, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, I mean, yeah, for this game, I'm going to go with King Henry and the Baltimore Ravens to get this win. And Steelers, you still got the winning record, so Steelers got a Super Bowl. Or Steelers got winning record. I'm just going to say that instead. But yeah, that is my predictions for the final week of the NFL regular season. Stay tuned for predictions heading into the postseason. So yeah, stay tuned for those. It's going to be a lot of fun heading into the playoffs. Who's going to be good? Who's going to get eliminated straight away? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to talk any more football or anything with me, subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. The link will be in the description. And I will see you on the football field, Commanders.